Hello, how are you doing today, good fiber? It is your girl Esther Joy coming at you with another video. On this channel, we love to talk about love, light, joy, and peace. So if you, my friend, enjoy spreading these vibrations to the planet, then know that you're in the right place. So your girl Esther Joy is coming at you with a pick a card reading video, okay? I just finished doing some guided light language transmissions, beautiful symbols you see here, and on the back is a short poem message. So I'm super duper excited to get into it. We're going to be looking at what your soul wants you to know about your success, and I am very, very excited for this reading. So without further ado, let's just hop into it, shall we? We have group 1 and we have group 2. Group 1 and group 2. Allow yourself to just look at one side of the screen or the other, and if you are feeling really drawn, then you can watch both of them. But without further ado, we're going to start with group 2. Group 1, timestamps below. Group 2 is down there. Group 1, how are you doing? Okay, so really quickly, I am going to just say that there's a lot of energy for some of you. Watch group 2. I'm getting called to say that as well. Now, with this energy, it's coming very quickly. For some of you, might be going through a little bit of a fast pace energy. You might be feeling a little flabbergasted, or should I say burnt out, dare I say. But I'm going to just read what the card says, and then we can go on with our reading from there. So, let's read it. Your card says, packing past, serve at last, coming fast, a new sound, struck the heart strings to the mast. Whew. Okay, so I get with this card that when I was writing it, I almost got this picture of a suitcase full of money, I know, and someone's closing it really quickly, and they're like running with the suitcase, and then they open the suitcase, and like all the money goes flying to like the masses of people. That's kind of what I'm getting with this. Now, as we know, money is just a form of energy. So whatever people, wow, okay, guides are really just being big on that. So whatever people value, and would exchange money for, hypothetically, you could just change that to what you're passionate about doing and really love doing and spreading that to people. It's almost like spreading your suitcase full of money to the masses. That's really what I'm getting at. Almost like your heart is being struck in a way that activates something in your solar plexus that helps attract something towards you. So, wow, we're already really getting into it, aren't we? So, really beautiful message. Yeah, so let's look a little bit further into, for you guys, we're going to be pulling out 3 tarot deck cards to look at where we should focus our abundance and as well as our connection. So here for focus, we have 6 of Swords. So I am seeing that a lot of your mindset is shifting. I almost said mind shit. So, there might be a lot of shit going on in your mind that you are shifting away from. Wow. So that's really good. I'm also getting that you guys will be getting clarity. This is almost like the endurance part of the marathon where you have to really have your mind focused on that thing. And sometimes that means bringing, the swords back to land. Their swords wandered off for whatever reason. And now you're bringing them back to where they belong. So by doing this, you're not only showing endurance, but you're also understand that by the more that you do this, the more that you bring your thoughts towards what you are supposed to be doing, the easier it will be for you. So let's see if we can get one card for our abundance. I'm really seeing with focus that you must focus on bringing your attention to land, okay, to home, to that. Okay, so with abundance here, we have 8 of Swords in reverse. So for me, this card is all about learned helplessness. And with it being in reverse, this is about acknowledging where you might have been feeling stuck, where you might have been feeling helpless. So really, you know, she can see under that blindfold that if she moves forward, she'll be fine and the swords will not scathe her. She will be able to walk freely out of this circle of swords. Now, with the 6 of Swords, I'm almost getting that your focus should be on moving forward, okay? And a part of this abundance that you are receiving, and abundance comes in many forms. It comes to you when you step away from this learned helplessness. And a lot of times, again, it's learned. You didn't, you know, you learned it from your parents. You learned it from whoever you looked up to. But, you know, it's time to shift your mindset away from that. And that's a really beautiful thing. You are abundant because you are, you know, free to do this. Abundance is freedom. You don't have to be in this circle of swords anymore. You can walk away. And so with that, you know, that kind of abundance is not something you can buy. It's only something that you can mentally release yourself from. So with that being said, that's beautiful, group 1. There's like a beautiful, I'm also thinking about abundance. This, for some people, could be about finding a way out of debt. This could be about, you know, maybe you feeling really blocked in your mind. Your family were giving you all of these almost insignificant advice about abundance that they had learned. And, you know, they had learned from the people that learned from the people that learned from the people that learned. And it's all learned helplessness. So you are, you know, you're abundant in the fact that you're focusing on removing your mindset from that learned helpless response, that learned helpless idea, that limiting belief, that blockage. And you're pushing forward. I won't even say pushing forward. You are swimming forward. It's coming fast again with your card. Packing past. So, you know, your past definitely might have something to do with this again. I was giving the example of family and where we learn. But it really sounds like your heart chakra is getting attuned during this time. And when your heart chakra gets attuned, crazy stuff can happen, especially when it comes to attraction, attracting experiences in your life. And with that solar plexus chakra also playing a part, it's going to be beautiful abundance for you. It really is. So I would love to get a card now for our connection. Can we get one card for our connection, our soul connection? What does our soul, how is it connecting with us? How are we connecting with it? Can we get for group 1? Just one card, please. Okay, well, I see you wanted to have 2 cards jump out, and I'm okay with that, love. So, really beautiful cards. I just wanted to mention, you guys got a lot of swords energy. Are you a wind sign? You could be Libra. I'm just saying, speculating from the cards that are just coming out. They're all swords, and we have justice, and justice is in the sign of Libra. So, when it comes to your connection, this is powerful stuff right here. Your soul really wants to know that you are gaining your success and your abundance by stepping away from that limiting belief, that circle that you closed in your mind, that you told yourself you couldn't move from. I'm seeing that you're focusing on moving. And you know, with the Knight of Swords, we see he is the swiftest of the knights. He goes straight into battle in a very precise way. So he's very stable, very quick with their actions. This is a part of your connection. If you're connecting to something, I'm seeing that you connect very quickly and very stably, and you do think about it. You think once and then act. Yeah. Or maybe you think twice. You got 2 cards that came out, so. But yeah, Knight of Swords is really giving me that energy of someone who, again, they want to show themselves the way out of the bondage that they've mentally put themselves in. And this is kind of reminding me of the Hanged Man they're telling me to say. You know, a change in perspective. Even though we don't have the Hanged Man, I'm really getting that you are changing your own perspective. You're really taking, you know, dismantling a lot of the thoughts you once had. And this is causing great success to come towards you the more you practice bringing your mindset and focusing on moving your mind towards that goal. So here we have Justice, right? So Justice is really a wonderful, wonderful card. I'm hearing that all things come in just time, or there's time for everything under the sun. Okay, all right. I don't know why that's decided to come in, because obviously someone needed to hear that. With Justice, I'm really seeing that you are getting a greater perspective of your intellectual mind. You know, the sword and the reflection on the sword is really causing me, really sticking out right now. So I'm also seeing that you're making the right decision. You're going in the right direction. And a part of this connection, your soul wants you to know that you are going to receive what you put in. Okay? Like, believe that the skills are balanced. Believe that what you're doing is balanced. And, you know, there is some internal communication going on with you mentally happening right now. And a part of your success is to be able to justly perceive your mental condition. So fam, if you aren't meditating, I recommend doing some meditation when you wake up in the morning, even if you fall back asleep. I promise it will get better. But absolutely, this whole pile is kind of screaming, meditate, but also don't be late. Okay? And I really get like again, with that rushed feeling for you guys that, you know, your success is coming. It absolutely is coming. Just more importantly, is your mindset in that success zone? Are you feeling, you know, are you thinking in the way of success with the 6 of Swords? Are you thinking in a just way? Are you perceiving yourself in the way that, you know, honestly you are? Not sugarcoating anything, but really seeing it for what it is so you can walk away from this 8 of Swords. And that's what I'm seeing. I'm absolutely seeing that a part of your abundance is that you see where those blocks are, and that is going to help you greatly in your success. So with that being said, wow. Wow, group 1. I feel like I should pull out one more card for you guys. I have so many cards, but please, Spirit, let me know which one you want then. Okay. So they want the Ancestor Messages deck that I created. And let's see for group 1. That was flying out. So here's your beautiful card. And it says past. So past says, where did I come from? Who lurks in my past? Did I grow in love? Now I accept. The lapsing waves of time progress, my journeys run, unraveling past threads to weave in perfect fun. Beautiful. So again, with the past, this card is past. And to me, this yellow represents how even in your own expression, things from the past, how people valued you from the past, may trickle into your expression. Did I grow in love? Now I accept. Whether or not you had a loving past, you accept it. And I think that's a big moral of the story, to move forward and to honestly see what's going on in your mind and to embody the successful human being that you are. So yeah, you're packing up the past, as your card said in the beginning. Packing past, serve at last, coming fast, a new sound struck the heart strings to the mast. So, wow, oh my goodness, so powerful, so beautiful. Literally, you guys have some lit energy, pile one. And yeah, I'm excited for you. It really looks like you are changing, not changing the past, but you are changing what the future will look like by acknowledging the past. And I'm seeing a lot of success for you, a lot of justice, and a lot of freedom. So, wow, I'm very excited for you, Group 1, and if you like this video, then press that thumbs up so I know so and can continue to make more videos like this one. Of course, if you would like to support me further, then you can find the links all down below. If you want to support me on Patreon and keep in track of the tarot deck that I am creating, then you can find all that information in the description. But without further ado, I'm going to zoom on by to Group 2, and I will see you in the next video. Hello, Group 2. How are you doing? So, wonderful, wonderful fam. It is time that we get into your reading. I'm already smiling. Wow. Okay, so whatever energy you are on, I'll have some of that. Thank you very much. I'm definitely getting a softer tone than the previous pile, a more content tone? I'm not sure. Anyways, let's read your card, shall we? Your card says, "See the symbols in my eyes and seek to go beyond the skies. Lifted up to my surprise lies new visions in between disguise." Oh, wow. Okay. All right. So, when I was channeling this card, I really got a sense of inner sight. Like, maybe you have seen in a past life, there's also this understanding of the mundane, the usual, becoming quite magical to you. I think that's why I'm smiling so much, because everything seems to be magic in disguise. That's the kind of energy I'm really getting. Is there anything else? Wow, okay. Skies lifted up to my surprise. For some of you might be night owls. That's what wanted to come out. But more importantly, I feel like you definitely have angels surrounding you, absolutely, with the skies and surprise. And I think that they are helping you with some of your success. They might be working behind the scenes, and you might be surprised at what is bound to show. You see these little things that you see that are so magical throughout the day. I'm getting the feeling that they're gaining momentum, and as they gain momentum and you feel more normal about the miracles that are happening in your everyday life, a part of your success, it might be unexpected to my surprise, but it seems that this is going to be a really wonderful and exciting surprise, exciting path to success, if you will. So when we're talking about success, you might not expect it. It might come when you least expect it, but your angels realized that you were putting in the work, and they were also helping you behind the scenes. And wow, I'm I'm like, I'm group 2. I'm speechless. I can't say much else other than that. It's a surprise. Wow. Ooh. So, okay. All right, so let's get some tarot now, and let's see. Did you see that? Did you just see how they flew? All right, I wanted 3 cards, so please just, they say take the first one. Okay, just take the first one. That's all. Okay, thank you. So, the first card is going to represent what the focus of your success is. Either what you should focus on to help you successful, but you know, the word is focus. Focus, we got the Lovers. So the Lovers, wow, okay. So quickly, you don't have to be a Gemini, but the Lovers card also is tied to the sign Gemini. Now, again, I see an angel in this card, and I'm really getting that, you know, this angel is in the background orchestrating, you know, these lovers divinely meeting and entangling with one another. I'm seeing that your success comes from a lot of doing what you love, focusing on what you love. This could be a person, this could be a thing, this could be a place, this could be whatever it is that you love. Focus on it, okay, with the Lovers. I cannot tell you, any of, focus on it. Focus on one more. I'm giving you permission to focus on doing what you love more. I want you to know that your angels are divinely orchestrating this whole thing. And a part of your success comes from focusing on doing what you love, obviously. Okay, but also showing others love. And with the number 6, I'm being led to talk about endurance again. And overcoming adversity to be reunited, or overcoming adversity, overcoming some kind of shift, some kind of change that happened, and not knowing why, and then all of a sudden you're kind of, everything falls back into place and you understand its purpose. And that is a part of your success. It might be a disguise. You might be wondering, why do I have to go through this right now? And focus on what you love, because what you're going through right now ties directly to that. Yeah. So that is what I'm getting with the Lovers. I'm going to now pull out another card. But I am also getting that your angels love you very much. I love you too. I do love you, fam. So, also with that being said, wow, okay, the Lovers. That's a beautiful focus. Let's see what we have here for abundance. Okay, so, right, we're talking about success. And again, your focus is on what you love, who you love, you know, doing what you love. The angels are helping you. They're divinely orchestrating everything. So just keep focusing on that. Now for abundance, I know I just had that reaction. You're like, what is it? You got the 5 of Cups. And I won't say I don't like the 5 of Cups, but it has a very valuable message that I think we need to acknowledge. I was just talking about endurance and how, you know, you just go over a bump with the number 6. Now I see why I was called to talk about the number 6, because we have the number 5 here. And in the past, something happened that was not very desirably emotional happened, okay? Wasn't desirable, okay? This could be a slew of things. This could have to do with addiction. This could have to do with, you know, hearing gossip you didn't want to hear, you know, people were talking behind your back, maybe you found out. This could be so many things, okay? But the overall energy is that this thing happened, and emotionally, it just left a bitter taste in your mouth. You just were like, ooh, bleh, 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 bleh. But we have those 2 cups, right? Look at those 2 cups. Look at them. And you know what the 2 cups represent? Communication. Honest, beautiful, loving communication. And the 2 of cups ties so well with the lovers, okay? It's like lovers number 2, okay? But that's why I'm being led to talk about it, okay? And to show it in this way. Oh, okay. The angels might have done that, you know? They might have did this misfortune deed. And I can give you a quick, you know, a quick example. Okay, let's say that your car couldn't turn on, or was having difficulty with the transmission and it just was not working, and you couldn't end up going to work. And then this is an extreme case, so you feel like this, but it turns out at work, like, let's just say a fight broke out or something that you didn't want to be there for, so you didn't end up having to be there, okay? So even though at the time where your car wasn't working and the transmission wasn't like turning on and everything, you were feeling the 5 of Cups. You were feeling like, why does this have to happen? Ugh, why? This sucks. I feel sucky. And little did you know your angels were working for you, okay? This was all a part of the plan. They might have tipped those cups over just so you could get this more wholesome 2 cups over here, so that you could pay attention to the cups that are on the higher ground, okay? So, your abundance. What does this mean for abundance, especially in terms of success? It's going to be acknowledging the drawbacks in your life, the setbacks in your life, the things that made you feel like, why did this have to happen again? Why me? Right? You're just questioning, why did I have to go through this? How does this have to do with what I love? But you know that saying, the distance makes the heart grow stronger, fonder, however it goes. I'm getting the image of a rubber band. And when you were sad, it stretched, but now it's snapping back to you, and surprise, good things are coming your way. So your abundance is getting through this change and really being in a ground emotional state. Really not allowing yourself to be taken by whatever disdain you may feel, and to acknowledge that a higher power is working in your favor. Even if it doesn't feel like it. It still is, fam. So that's really what I'm seeing when it comes to abundance. The misfortune in your life, it actually usually turns out to be a blessing. You know, if you're feeling not abundant, I'm hearing that this is a part of getting you that abundance, of understanding and acknowledging your abundance. So, wow. Okay, wow. Alright, so we're gonna get one more card for connection for you guys. Soul connection when it comes to success. Really? Yeah. Okay, wonderful. And the sun wanted to peek it really did want to peek itself out. So there's sun, beautiful days ahead. And this is like literally telling me, look at the bright side. Look at the bright side. Sure, you feel like shizaloo now, but look at the bright side. You're not always going to feel like that, fam. And this misfortune was for your favor, okay? It was for the better stuff to work out. So with 8 of Cups and connection, we are seeing that this person is walking away from those cups. And for me, this is getting with 5 of Cups that you're walking away from those spilled cups, okay? That's really what I'm getting, all right? You're not allowing those emotions to build up anymore. You're walking away from them. And whether you know it or not, that's a very powerful subconscious thing to do. And here we have the picture of the moon right there. Look at the man in the moon. Anyways, and that is again a sign of you are being watched over. More importantly, with the moon, it is moon is a very emotional astrological symbol. So I'm getting that walking away from, you know, some of these emotions is going to serve you well. And your connection will grow stronger, especially your subconscious connection, especially your, you know, your mental connection tied with your emotions. So you might understand why, you know, again, you'll uncover why this had to happen the way it did. And that's going to be very freeing for you, I'm hearing. You'll be able to clear out a lot of old clutter, old emotions, old blockages that you were holding on to, whether you knew it or not. And that's going to allow a newer connection to come through that is fresh and will strengthen your understanding of, you know, why the angels worked in the way they did to help serve you in that way towards your success. Again, this is because you might not see, you might feel like you're taking 18 steps back and 1 step forward, but I'm telling you, fam, this is a part of the successful journey, and you're getting there. And you're more than getting there. It's gonna be like a jack in the box when you see how successful you really are. So without further ado, I'm gonna get one more card for you from my ancestor deck messages, and then you can hear my dog Jedi. He is wanting to go out, so let's get one more card for group 2. Okay. Which ones? Which ones? Okay. Alright. Alright. So you guys, group 2, because you are group 2, I'm going to give you 2 cards because there 2 cards came out. So the first card says give. Give in the glow of the moon, you will get what you have given soon. So give what you love to you, and choose to lose the things that no longer do, to gain the truth that is due. Wow, okay, group 2 again. Choose to do the things that you love to do and give them to you, okay? Wow, and you got the lovers. So again, just beautiful, beautiful. And you're losing the things that no longer serve you, so wonderful. And the last card you have is So It Is. It says, so it be. It is so for you and me. We will be what you see. So choose to sow your chosen seed. Watch the crop grow. So it is, so I know. Wonderful. So you guys, again, you've planted a seed of love. It is growing. You're emotionally maturing, and your success is growing. So without further ado, if you like this video, then press that thumbs up so I know so right now and can continue to make more videos just like this one. Of course, if you have any suggestions, I love to hear them in the comments down below, so feel free to leave them in the comments and let me know how this resonated with you as well. And yeah, I would also like to say, if you want to support me, all of the links are down below. And of course, if you want to get updates on my future tarot deck and other art inspired spiritual illustrations, then you can support me on Patreon. So I will also be doing some exclusive readings there as well. So without further ado, I really do hope that you have an amazing day, and I will see you in the next video.